Hi, thank you very much. You guys are still here. I think so far, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry because some people are going to find an issue with this, but I think so far, up till date, since we have been recording and taping the Tejube Face Show, I think you guys are the best set of audience we've ever had. You guys. I don't know why you're so happy. It's like you think you're going to win something. It's like you think because you're the best audience. You're good. But it's just that beautiful women. And it seems that red or pink is the color this year, because I see at least 3 women wearing pink or red or something. Is that like the color of this year? It's pink. It's pink. Incidentally, there's a girl I like who likes... Forget. Don't worry. All right. Coming to the stage right now, or to the set, coming on the Tejube Face Show is... she's rare. You know how some people are rare. She's very rare in the sense that she does what a lot of people do, and yet she's managed to single out herself. Do you know that that's one of the first steps to success? When you are in an industry, an area is fair where there are so many people, but somehow when they think of that area, they think about you. You wonder who I'm speaking of. When you think of home videos in Nigeria, when you think of actresses, when you think of African actresses who hail from Nigeria, one name comes to your mind in excellence, in brilliance, and in interpretation of roles. Please welcome with me the very delectable Genevieve Nnaji. I can understand why you clapped so high. Then it like stopped in the middle. You're like blown away, Abby. Yes. She looks better in person, doesn't she?
Yes. Thank
wow.
you.
Wow. You're very. Is MC Abe anywhere here? Has he left? Oh, MC Abe is never around when they need him. He's a very who's cab. Oh, put your hands together for her again. What are you? Before we go on, Genevieve, here's the Comedy Bible. Everybody say Comedy Bible.
Comedy Bible.
All right, just to make sure you tell the truth all the time like in court, I'd like you to place your closer hand on the Bible. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Does this include in omission?
No, just promise. No,
promise
no
to tell the truth.
You
Definitely
promise.
if I speak, yeah.
All right, she promises to tell the truth. Would you say you are an Ajebota or Ajepaku? Let's get that.
In between.
You are in between?
Yeah.
All right, wait, this is how we know. What kind of games did you play growing up?
Wrong question.
What did you play with?
I didn't do the normal things that girls my age did. I played football.
So,
and on the streets.
On the streets. So you didn't play my mother told me?
I think I did when I was much younger, like maybe 4.
But of course you don't remember the game?
No, I don't.
Anybody here remember my mother told me?
Yes.
Anybody? Okay, if you did, can you do it with me some distance?
Yes.
You can do it?
Yes.
Okay, here goes. For Genevieve, let's go. My mother told me that she would buy me another dolly if I was good. It's a lie. I wasn't I used to play with boys. I used to play with boys.
Oh,
it's
you
not
just
a
showed yourself
distance.
now.
No. See here. I had many sisters. That's why. But anyway, you've been everywhere. What singles you out? Only you. Oprah referred to you. Did you actually go on Oprah, or she just referred to you?
I wish. I would have been adopted by now. No.
Oh, she just referred to you.
Well, I think Oprah did her research. It wasn't just a reference. I think they really researched, and I don't know what she was looking for, but she was obviously doing the segments of famous people around the world, and she searched in Africa. Somehow came up with me.
Wow. What did she refer to you as?
Obviously the Julia Roberts of Africa, which, you know,
Julia Roberts.
Just to explain, I think that was just to give an insight to what I am and what I represent in Africa, especially to those who didn't know me.
Okay, and you found that flattering?
Oh yeah, I mean, she could call me anything. In fact, if she called my name, I would.
All right, so how is it been? You seem to have a lot of time for stuff. I heard you're doing some charity stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What's that about?
Well, as you're aware, St. Genevieve was a clothing line I launched 2 years ago. Haven't really had time to, make it commercial because I've been busy. I'm just too busy. I don't even see how I can bring anything else to life. But then I use the clothing line as a medium to raise funds for orphanages, and this is the 3rd year. So the show is scheduled for December the 19th. That's Echo. Hopefully, we worked with Arrows of God Orphanage last year, and one of our sponsors, South African Airways, adopted the orphanage, and that was amazing. And so we're looking for doing the same thing. So we're looking at doing the same thing for Vigilance Hearts, which is the orphanage we're working with this year.
Good, cool. All right.
Is it time for the Bible?
No, because I'm rubbing my hands. Can't a man rub his hands together and be pleased with himself? I just rub my hands. So, what's up? Tell me, are you seeing anybody? That's always, they have to be at least, if there are 150 million people in Nigeria, there have to be at least 5 million men who are watching this, who want to know whether you are single. A lie. You're no ring, Gabi. You're single. Okay. She's single. Okay. Now somebody move closer to the edge of their seat. One tick, tick that one. Now second one, so that they will be ticking. What kind of man is your man? I won't say dream man, but your ideal man. Who would you go out with? Now, before you start saying all those things, God-fearing. I don't want to hear God-fearing. I fear God. I fear God, but they have abused that thing.
Yeah.
What is a God-fearing man?
God-fearing man.
I don't want to hear. Okay, let's start physically. What kind of man is your man physically? Let's say physical first.
I think, growing up as a child, we all have like a visual, picture of what we want our spouse to look like. Yeah. I snapped out of that a long time ago. So now, I think beauty really is within. And I'm looking out for somebody with a very, very good heart. Very good heart.
Oh, tick number 2. She says it doesn't matter. So it's about heart.
It's about the heart.
Okay, so just wondering, I'm just curious. Would your dream man look anything like this? Like this? Like this? You can't see it. I'll bring it to you. Would they look anything like this? Just, would he? Sorry. I had to do that. Sorry. But is there any truth to this at all? It's just, just debunk it right now, national TV, Is there any truth? I'm not really a gossip kind of person, but they were just on my neck. Ask. As you people were asking me to ask, Abi. They are the ones that pushed me, not me. Is there any truth?
He has a very, very good heart.
He has a very... I am satisfied with that. If you are not satisfied, case closed. We're done with that. We're done.
Hi, my name is Dayo Adene, but my friends do call me D1. You're watching the Teji Babyface Show.
They say that there's no smoke without... Okay, so when people buy this soft cell on the street, forgive me, when people buy this soft cell on the street, they assume that no matter how it be, there's got to be some element of truth to it. You tell us from that point of view, for every story that you see on the cover of a soft cell or a magazine, is there always an element of truth, or some of them are just out and out?
Very rare is there an element of truth. I will bring it up now, there's the most famous rumor about me and the vice president. There was not an element of truth in that. I'm here to meet the chap, and if I meet him, he has to pay.
Bros. There you go.
It has to play.
Here's where I'm curious now, If this were the United States, if this were England, if this were anywhere else, if you write stories that are unfounded, you get sued. Why don't we sue? Have you ever sued here? Are we afraid? Is it that when you sue now they're going to...
Have you ever seen our courts?
Well, thank God I've actually never seen our courts, but in the movies, or when I drive past Ikeja court, affidavit, Ikeja High Court, affidavit.
That's a typical example of don't believe everything you watch. Don't believe everything you watch. Truth of the matter is, if you want to win, you let it all go. Let the negativity go. Focus, be positive, and strive, and you will really, really piss them.
Clap for her. The way you're going about this, are you like a born again Christian or something?
No, I think I'm more spiritual.
What does that mean? Look, because when the person tells you, no, but they are spiritual. If you be Igbo is spiritual. If you smoke Igbo, you get spiritual. Which kind of spiritual are we talking about?
I'm just one of those people who believe in do unto others what you want them to do unto you. I believe very strongly in karma. I believe in destiny. I believe you can't delay a person's destiny. You can't stop a person's destiny. You can only delay it.
Sorry, I have a problem with that particular saying. They say it a lot. You can't stop destiny but delay. Please, neither stop nor delay my destiny. If I'm going to live 90 years and you delay it until I'm 87, what, have you not stopped it? You have stopped. Okay, it won't take that long.
It won't take that long because I believe everything happens at the right time when it's due.
Clap for her again. Sorry. Do you know what the Yorubas call omoluabi? Omoluabi. Can anybody define what omoluabi is? Omoluabi. Any of you omoluabi? Sorry. I have MC Abe here. MC Abe, who is omoluabi?
Is somebody that is a hoofless shoes.
Who is a hoofless shoes? Somebody that is a hoofless shoes.
That's really worse.
It means
anybody else?
Ignore him. Omoluabi is generally the Yoruba word for somebody born well. It's for want of a better word, it's good pedigree. It's pedigree, definitely, just pedigree. She has pedigree. Omoluabi. Okay, so before I let you go, tell me, what's your educational background?
Well, I went to Kemesta International Nursery and Primary School in Brown Road, Aguda.
Aguda Surulere.
Yeah.
Aguda Surulere Nursery and Primary School. Which year?
Oh God.
Okay, you're 31 now.
Yeah.
So you went about 1985 to about 90. Aguda Brown Street, that time was slightly Ajebota. So Ajebota Primary School. See, secondary school.
Methodist Girls High School. We're getting Raza.
Where? Yaba. Even the principal of Ocean Grammar School thinks the school is tush. Okay. Now let's go.
So
And beyond that,
I did that till SS1. Then my family moved out of Surulere to a further place, Egbeda, and then I had to change school. So I went to Girls High School, Agege.
Sorry, where? Girls High School, Agege.
Agege, yeah.
Okay, there are
For 1 year.
Okay.
That was for just a year, and then I had to go, transfer to the east because at that point in time I had to give birth to my kid, and then so the last 2 years of my secondary school I finished in the east, which was a really tough one because I'd never been away from my family, and but I came back after that to Lagos and then started auditioning for roles when I awaited my results. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Now, if I heard what you said correctly, you had a child when you were still in high school,
Yeah.
and that's got to be a difficult thing, especially around here. Around here, it's got to be a difficult thing. But you seem to be the proverbial. If you get a knock in life, you pick yourself up and you keep going. If you had to say a word to somebody out there who's struggling, who seems to think that they've made a mistake, and what would you say to them in encouragement?
Well, obviously, when you are dealt by a blow, you think that's the end of life, especially as a kid. You think that's that's it. Your life is done. It's over. You don't actually see. You can't foresee the future at that point in time. But the truth of the matter is, what don't kill you, especially if you survive, it only makes you stronger. And if you've dealt with the highest blow, you can actually deal with anything in life. And really, to be honest, I think stuff like that only makes you only prepares you for what is to come, because challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations will come definitely, and it would only give you the patience and understanding on how to deal with these things. So, you know, there's a reason for everything.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Having said that, what kind of music do you like to
I
dance
like
to?
soul. I mean, to dance to, obviously hip hop. That's the only thing we can really dance to,
Okay.
whether African or Western.
Okay.
But to listen to, I like soul. I like jazz and
Okay.
stuff like that.
So you like African hip hop?
Yeah.
All right. She likes African hip hop. I have hip hop here from in 1983. This was what was considered hip hop, and we will dance. Frank, my song, 83 hip hop. My song is hip hop in 1983. Volume. Oh yeah, everybody, on your feet. Oh yeah, let's dance. It's hip hop. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, please, before you go, you guys can be seated. You guys can be seated. There's grace in your every movement, and that's brilliant. Before you go, we have your picture taken every time you come on set. And before you go, we'd like to present the picture to you. It's from our photographers, QF, and with some other gifts as well. Please put your hands together for the ushers. And here is our photograph. Here you are.
Oh.
And she looks brilliant in this. Absolutely brilliant. Very good. And of course, from our partners, Promacida, we have a carton of Onga. Actually, we have more than one carton for you. We have at least about 5 cartons of this, about 7 cartons of that. That's Loyal milk, and that is Onga. I don't know whether you like milk. I absolutely like milk.
Yes, and I am the brand ambassador of a milk, which I will not say.
Well, more milk for you. Thank you very much for coming, Jeremy.
So
God bless you. We'll see you guys later. Stay there.